This video could be one of the most important videos that you have seen all year, because I'm going to tell you how you can optimize your finances so that your money situation can change for the better. Most people think they need to focus on making more money, but what if I told you all you had to focus on was automating your expenses, automating your savings, automating your finances, and you'll definitely see your life change for the better. And by doing all these things, you'll be able to better manage your money and be able to invest, be able to go on vacation, be able to pay for that house or that rent and not be stressed out. So I have 10 ways that you can optimize your finances, and the first way is to have a dedicated bill account. Now, I really don't see too many people talking about having dedicated bill accounts, but it is one of the best things that I've ever done with my money. It helps me sleep at night easily because I know that my bills are going to be paid. Now, what exactly is a bill account? It is a checking account where you have money going automatically from your paycheck or from wherever you get your stream of income. So going to a separate checking account that's not connected to your daily spending, not connected to your saving, not connected to anything like that. In that account, you pay for electricity. In that account, you pay for your Wi-Fi, your phone bill, your life insurance. You have to find these monthly bills that reoccur every single month or every single year, and these bills will be paid out of your bill account. When it comes to bills, say that we're paying $700 a month. So I have to cut that in half and say I want $350 to be automatically pulled from my check. And this is the key to unlocking your finances. Automating your expenses, automating your savings, automating your bills. Then I'm going to make sure that those bills are paid automatically every single month. So I need to log into whatever platform I pay the bill on, and I'm going to make sure those bills are paid every single month from this checking account. And by doing that, you don't have to lift a finger for your bills to get paid. The only thing you have to do is continue to fund this account. And the best way to fund this account is continue to work, continue to bring money in so this account can stay funded. And you can do this with your rent. You can do this with your mortgage. If your mortgage or rent is $2,000 a month, then you're going to allot or automatically send $1,000 from your paycheck. Then the next paycheck, you're going to have $1,000 come out again. That's $2,000. You're going to pay your mortgage every single month. This is not an end all be all. Like, you have to bring in money for this to work. It's not some trick. It's not some gimmick. Like, you have to bring in the money so you can fund this account. So automating your bills and having a bill account is really one of the best things that I've had. As we kind of transition out of this house hack, we're going to have to transition to a point where we're going to have our mortgage or our rent coming out of our paycheck every single month automatically and going to this bill account. So this bill account might be $1,500 a paycheck or whatever it is for your monthly bills, and that's just what it is. So definitely look into having a bill account so you're never missing your bills. And the second thing, I already kind of got into this, was to automate your bills. So once your bills are already connected to this account, make sure you automate them. You want to make sure your mortgage or your rent is paid automatically every single month. You want to make sure your utilities are paid, your phone bill is paid, your life insurance, your gym subscription, your Netflix subscription. All these things should be automatically paid so you're not thinking about it. Because listen, we have so many things going on in our lives. We're trying to literally stay afloat, stay above water. We're trying to take our kids here, take our kids there, take care of our spouses, take care of our parents. We don't have time to be thinking about what bills need to be paid on what date. We want to use the systems in place that these companies have created for us to automate these bills. And I know some people don't like when bills are automatically deducted because they may not have enough money in their checking account. Just take that money out of our checking account right away. We take that money straight from the paycheck and put it into a separate checking account that we don't have access to. We can't put money out of that account because we need that money for our bills. So what's left over is what you should be living on. And a lot of times it's going to be a lot less than what you think, and you're going to have to force yourself to live within your means. And the third way to optimize your finances, and this is something that I'm really into, is your 401k. So you need to make sure that you're at least getting your 401k match. So say for my job, the match is 5%. So I need to make sure I'm putting in at least 5%. By doing that, I'm getting a 100% return on my money. You cannot get a 100% return on your money anywhere, but a 401k match will do it for you. So if you have 401k match, make sure you're putting in at least the percentage of the 401k match. So when I put in 5%, they give me 5%. That's 10% going into my 401k, and I didn't even have to provide the other 5. You just stack on that. Maybe you put in 10%, your company puts in 5. That's 15%. 5% of that is the company matching your money. So make sure you invest into your 401k. I think 401ks are great, especially for my job where I can retire early by investing into my 401k and getting my pension and doing all these things. And if you don't know about your 401k, call up your HR and double check, see what kind of benefits your job has. And before you even hire into a job, ask them, What are your benefits? What are your 401k matches? What can you provide me for providing my services to you? Because you want a company that's going to kind of value your retirement. It's going to kind of value your benefits. Basically here, we just never want to leave free money on the table. Even if you're paying off debt, like I would argue that you should at least invest to your 401k match. It's 50 to 100% return depending on the plan. So I just don't think that we can afford to miss out on that. And the fourth thing to do is to automate your investing. We're back to automation. Automation is literally the key to building wealth. And like I said before, I know people are not big into automating their finances because they don't know if they're going to have enough money in their checking account. They don't want to overdraw. But that's why we want to have our bills account in a separate account from our checking. Our investments can also go in a separate account. When I invest in my Roth IRA, I make sure I send my monthly contributions to my Ally checking account. Then my Roth IRA is automatically taking money out of my Ally Bank checking account, which is not even my main checking account. It's automatically taking money out of that, bringing it over into the Roth IRA, and then the money is automatically getting invested into VOO, automatically getting invested into FTEC, automatically getting invested into international stocks. It's automatically getting invested, so I don't even have to think about it. Literally on the first of every single month, my account is growing by my contributions and it's growing by my gains. And I don't have to do anything for this to happen. I have a whole machine. It's a whole assembly line going. I mean, money's coming automatically out of my check. It doesn't even go to my main checking account. It's coming automatically out of my check. Then it's going automatically into my Ally Bank. And then the money is going automatically into my Fidelity. That money is getting automatically invested. And my wealth is building every single day. And there's days when it's down, but slowly but steadily, it's continuing to build because I'm automatically investing my money into the markets. And with the 401k, you really have no choice but automatically investing because that money comes right out of your check. Just make sure that it's getting invested into a fund that has good growth. And the fifth thing you need to do to optimize your finances is to shop for insurance every few years. You can find great deals when it comes to insurance, whether that's car insurance, home insurance, even renter's insurance. You want to make sure that you're paying the lowest amount possible for the best coverage. For example, we had USAA. We've been through probably 3 or 4 different car insurance companies, and they've only gotten lower. They've gotten up, and then they've grown, and we're like, okay, listen, we're gonna have to switch it up. You owe these companies no loyalty. They literally just want your money. They don't even care about you, honestly. So just go switch the company. We're with AAA now. I heard someone at work talking about it. For this brand new vehicle in the Midwest, we're in Michigan. It's one of the highest states for car insurance. With this brand new car, full coverage, not even in the best area either. And then our 2008 Honda CR-V, we're paying like $166 a month. Absolutely insane. And this because we shopped insurance. Before we were paying like $200 some. Now that might be only about $40 or $45, whatever it is. But that's a lot of money, guys. That's almost our entire phone bill. Our life insurance policy, $35 a month we're paying. That's the life insurance. These little things add up. Don't try to stay with a company for 10 years because the only thing that's going to happen is your insurance is going to go up. It's going to go up, and it's never really going to come down unless you go and call, try to get some discounts, try to get some bundles. Look at what kind of insurance people are getting in your area. Go on Google, type in insurance companies in the area, or type in shop a policy or something. Like, look up something. Don't just let these companies take advantage of you, because if you never speak up, then they will continue to raise your insurance and you'll think you have no way to get out of it. And then review your phone plan as well. Like, these are 2 great ways to optimize your finances. Now, you might be saying $120 a month, $150 a month is not much, right? That's a lot of money when you can be out here paying $30 a month for your phone bill. Yeah, I said that. That's correct. We pay $60 a month for 2 phones, and that's because we use Mint Mobile, which I have the link in the description below. Check out Mint Mobile, click that link, sign up, make sure your phone is paid off. I know a lot of these phone bills are high because people's phones aren't paid off, but even once you pay your phone off, one person can be paying $60 for a phone. The next is paying $60, and that's $120. You are able to lower your insurance and then switch your phone bill up. We owe these companies no loyalty. Billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies, and all they're there to do is make money. Yeah, you have T-Mobile Tuesdays. Do they even do that anymore? Give away free stuff. You could package Netflix and Hulu and HBO. You don't even need all that. When I tell you, you can literally have your phone bill, cheapest we have, I think my wife's phone bill actually is $20. Yeah, I think it's $20 a month. I think we're paying $50 a month for both phones, or $55. The less data you have with Mint Mobile, the less you pay. So look into Mint Mobile, guys. Like, this will literally change your life. This is kind of starting to build those habits of being savvy with your money, taking these little wins, and these little wins will add up to big wins and big profits for you. And the 7th way to optimize your money, and these are all not in order, these are just things that I've done to get better at my finances, be smart with my finances. And the 7th thing is to build an emergency fund. Now, I've talked about emergency funds, and basically I feel like all my videos will talk about emergency fund, and they're super important because you never know when an emergency is going to happen. An emergency is going to happen. Something's going to happen. You're going to lose your job. Hopefully not. You might get injured. Hopefully not. If these things were to happen, then you want to be prepared and not caught offside because you didn't have an emergency fund. When you have a car repair that happens, say it's $5,000, $10,000, you want to have money put aside in a high yield savings account preferably. We don't want to invest this money and end up losing it all. We want to have this money put aside so we can deploy this money into areas where this emergency is happening. Whether that's a leaky faucet, whether that's a leak in your roof, you might want to get it patched. You can pull from your emergency fund and not have to charge your credit card that's giving you a 30% interest. The money that you borrow, not borrow a personal loan, you just pull from your emergency fund and then you just keep it moving. It's a lot of money that you have to build for an emergency fund. We're talking $20,000, $30,000, maybe even $40,000 depending on your expenses. It's something that we just have to have. Whether we have $10,000, $5,000, we have to have some kind of money in savings for when emergencies happens, because they're going to happen and you need to be prepared. Without an emergency, every emergency becomes debt. Then that's how we just start stacking these credit cards. That's how you see these videos of people that have stacked credit cards because they had an emergency. Something happened. But a lot of times it's not even an emergency. It's just they just want to go on vacation and they didn't even care. But we want to make sure that we have this emergency fund in place so we can be prepared. And the 8th thing you want to do is to cancel subscriptions that you don't use. Now, this is back to that being savvy with your money, knowing where every dollar goes. Like, this is not going to be a life-changing move, but if you have a $5 or $10 subscription out there that's pulling every single month, we want to cancel that. Once you start combining these tips, these hacks, it changes from a $5 fix to a $30, $50, even $100 if you do all these things together. For example, I had a Chase checking and savings account, and I literally only opened it so I can get the bonus. Got the bonus. I'm pretty sure I canceled my savings account, kept the checking account. I got charged $15. I had negative $15 in that checking account. I called immediately. I don't care how much I make, and I'll just tell my wife this. I don't care how much I make. I don't care if I become a millionaire, a billionaire, trillionaire. Maybe not, maybe a millionaire, but I don't care how much money I make, you know, at my level of income. I'm always going to focus on my finances, and I'm going to see those little leaks and I'm going to patch them up immediately so they don't become big breaks in the water. So these leaks don't grow into something bigger and more dangerous, because once you just start letting money flow out your account, no matter how small it is, you just stop caring about the other things that flow out, because you always have some kind of money coming in. If your finances aren't in a great place, and even if they are in a great place, we want to practice this skill. We want to grow this muscle of being good with our finances, being attentive to our finances. So we want to make sure that we're canceling subscriptions that we don't use. We want to go on Amazon, make sure we're canceling all those subscriptions that are pulling from our accounts that we do not use. We have one streaming service, and that's Netflix. I have the Fire Stick. I have apps and ways that I can access the things that I really need to see. Optimize your life. Like, literally, stop letting money just flow out of your account, because we want to practice these habits and be better when it comes to our finances. Because if you just keep letting money flow out of your account, before you know it, it's going to be $50, $100, it's going to be $200 a month just flowing out of your account, and you're not even going to care. The 9th thing we want to do to optimize our finances is to increase our savings as we get raises. So as you get a 1% raise, we want to increase our savings or increase our investing. We want to increase our retirement contributions, our savings rate, and our investments as we get these raises. If you get a 5% raise, maybe 2% can go to your account, but the other 3% needs to go to wherever you are in life. If you're at the heavy investing stage, then we need to go to that. If you're trying to build that emergency fund, then we need to go to that. But we need to increase our savings rate as we get raises. The 10th thing you're going to do to optimize your finances is to track your net worth. Now, I'm not saying you got to track this thing every single day or every single week or even every single month. At least check it every 2 years. Make sure that you're on a trajectory going up and not going down. By doing all 10 of these things, I believe that you can be on a trajectory going up, especially if you don't increase your expenses because of lifestyle inflation, and actually move that money into your investments. There's no way that your money will go down unless your investments are going down. But if you're investing into the S&P 500, your investments might go down for the moment, but over a long period of time, they're going to go up. Basically, all these tips are measuring your finances, because what gets measured gets managed, and that is just super important. And that's kind of how you can wrap up this whole video. Manage your finance. Know what's going on in your pockets. Know what's coming in your pockets. Know what's going out of your pockets. Know everything about your finances. Know what you're investing in. Know how much you're investing in. Know how much your investments are going to be by the time you retire. Know when you're going to retire. Know how much you need for retirement. Know all these things, and it's not that difficult. So that's my video for the day. Just know that your personal finances does not have to be perfect. It's about building good systems so that you can make good decisions when it comes to your money. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.